controls, and my name is Jessica Bishop. So there was a study done by Bollinger and Clark. It was done by 12,000 different employees, and their study found that 1/3 of all employees has either stole money or merchandise or essentially committed fraud. So the point of internal controls then is to reduce this. It's to save time and money, as well as create desirable workflows and just overall improve the reliability of accounting information. So here's kind of a long, drawn-out definition of internal controls, but basically I just took and shortened it and talked about how it creates efficiency, effectiveness, reliability, and just compliance among employees. There are 3 types of internal controls, the first being preventive, which is also the best internal control. It just is proactive, and so it keeps errors from occurring, while there is also detective internal controls, which find the error after it has occurred, and then corrective, which is kind of the same as detective, or it corrects the errors that the detective controls found. And then just note here too that they're not mutually exclusive, so a firm can use more than one at the same time. I then gave a list of the different examples, or a few of the different examples of preventive controls. The first being segregation of duties. So one employee shouldn't have too much power, shouldn't be able to do too many things within the firm. The second being approvals and authorizations, meaning that management should have or be overseeing everything and be just approving everything. The third being security of assets, so making sure employees are restricted and that they don't have too much access to inventory or cash or equipment. And then the fourth just being locks and access codes to also keep them restricted. So then a few examples of the detective controls, first being just physical inventory, making sure your numbers are accurate and they don't look too low. The second being audits, so going over financial information and just making sure it's accurate. And then the third just being cameras, so watching the employees when the manager can't be there. And then examples of corrective controls are a little bit different because it is after it has already happened, but it's just business recovery, just reviewing financial statements again to make sure it's accurate. And then just repaying money that is lost so you can correct and then hopefully later prevent these errors from occurring. They also have limitations such as just errors, just realizing that humans are going to make mistakes and that's just something that sometimes you can't fix. Changing conditions, making sure that all your controls are up to date. And then there's also the cost benefit limitation, meaning that in general benefits should just outweigh the cost and that it should be worth it to your firm. And so then I just did a briefing again of internal controls and just showing how they create efficiency, effectiveness, compliance, reliability, and hopefully by adding more internal controls to your firm, we can decrease that number of 1/3 of the employees to a lesser number.